Welcome to this tutorial on when to use DigitalOcean VPC. A virtual private cloud is a virtual network dedicated to your DigitalOcean account, providing a secure and isolated environment for your resources. In this guide, we will explore the key concepts and best practices for using DigitalOcean VPC. First, let's discuss what a VPC is and how it works. A VPC is a virtual network that allows you to launch resources such as droplets, databases, and load balancers into a virtual network that you define. This virtual network is logically isolated from other virtual networks in the cloud, providing an additional layer of security and control. So, when should you use DigitalOcean VPC? You should use a VPC when you need to launch resources into a secure and isolated environment. This is particularly useful when you are working with sensitive data or applications that require a high level of security. For example, if you are building an e-commerce application that handles credit card information, you should use a VPC to ensure that your resources are isolated and secure. Another scenario where you should use a VPC is when you need to create a complex network topology. A VPC allows you to create multiple subnets, route tables, and security groups, giving you fine-grained control over your network topology. This is particularly useful when you are working with large-scale applications that require a complex network architecture. Best practices for using DigitalOcean VPC include creating a clear and consistent naming convention for your VPC and subnets, using security groups to control inbound and outbound traffic, and monitoring your VPC for any security breaches or issues. In practical terms, using a VPC can provide several benefits, including improved security, increased control over your network topology, and better organization of your resources. For example, you can use a VPC to launch a web server and database into separate subnets, with the web server in a public subnet and the database in a private subnet. This provides an additional layer of security and control over your resources. In conclusion, DigitalOcean VPC is a powerful tool that provides a secure and isolated environment for your resources. By understanding when to use a VPC and following best practices, you can improve the security and organization of your resources and create complex network topologies with ease. Whether you are building a small application or a large-scale enterprise system, a VPC can provide the security and control you need to succeed.